So I figured I'd try to film this part of challenges because this is when like the pain really sets in.
All right, here we are. Got my buddy Brandon here. Today we're doing the Death Nut Challenge. Well, he's doing it, I'm not. Brandon, are you nervous?
Yeah, after reading some of the levels of heat, I'm already kind of starting to salivate but dry out a little bit too at the same time. It's a little bit of a weird experience. Most of the times when you're hungry for food, you salivate because you're preparing for that, your body's ready for it. This one my body's immediately bailing on, so it'll be interesting. And there's some rules that I've learned about with this challenge. So
So the rules are:
No.
no liquids or food is allowed until completion. Chew entire contents of each level or compartment for at least 15 seconds. Wait 90 seconds between or before advancing to the next level. And after eating the contents of level 5, which would be the Death Nut, you must endure a 5-minute burn to complete the challenge. Now, whether or not he does the 5-minute burn, we'll see. I'm going to leave that up to Brandon today. So, and the first level is going to be number 1 level. It's getting started, and that is Carolina Reaper and chocolate Batula peppers. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but
I don't know if you can say it right.
I don't know if you can. So I'm going to let him do his thing. Whenever he's ready, he can start this bad boy. I'll get the timer going here.
So we chew for 15 seconds.
Chew for 15 seconds. I'm going to let the 90 seconds be part of the 15 seconds just to make it easier for you. So just tell me when you want to get started and we'll fire away.
I guess it's good that this is by myself. I'm just going to pop these in.
Here we go. And so, is it starting? So there's 13 seconds. Okay, so that's 15 seconds. You can swallow if you like.
Am I supposed to wait 90?
Yeah. So,
We'll wait 90.
this is a heat level of mild, it says. Would you think this is a mild level of heat?
Yeah.
Yes? So it's not that bad then.
I'm trying not to swallow, but little bits and kind of going down. And I think that might be making it a little bit worse. So
Is it building?
So
well, I think what actually is making it build is talking. So something with air coming in is making it a little bit warmer. Keeping my mouth closed while I'm doing this is actually making it a little bit easier. So it's not bad.
So
This one I would
there's
say
1
is
minute.
mild.
There's 1 minute. So you have 30 seconds if you want to maybe start opening the next one. So has it built to a significant heat level yet, or is it not too bad?
No, and unfortunately, so as
okay.
with talking a little bit, just to I mean, it's good to definitely have some chatter. That my nerves are starting to build up a little bit, but
Okay, you can do the next one if you want.
yeah, I started to swallow a little bit as we were going through
Okay.
it. So the other thing I'm trying not to do is get any of the salty nutness.
And there is a warning on there not to get it in your eyes.
Right, yeah,
So,
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, don't do that.
So we'll have to go sideways.
And so that's warming up level number 2. That is Carolina Reaper with ghost peppers.
I actually have a little bit of like a sweetness.
Does it? Is it getting hot yet? No.
I see how it is.
Don't think I'm brave. It was just one of those things where it just had like a blessing of slight heatness. Slight heat.
This is a heat level of medium. Oh, excuse me, mild. We're still mild here. The next level up will be the medium level. So we're getting a little bit of heat in there. So you have 30 more seconds and you can start with the next one. How are you feeling? Good?
I'm trying to leave it in because it ends up.
Some kind of strange things going on here.
Since we're building in heat, I think that's fair to talk a little bit. The problem is that it turns into like a little bit of a pudding goo that just sits there, so it's hard to keep that in your mouth without swallowing. Your body just seems to want to swallow it. So
You can go up on the
go
next
to
one
that
now.
next one. All right. So far the heat level on that one actually seemed like it was in reverse order.
Really? So this is level 3. This one it's getting real level. It is a medium level. It has Carolina Reaper plus 7 pot brain strain peppers.
So you have to be on pot to actually.
And this is a medium level.
Mhm.
So far, doesn't seem too unbearable for you.
No. So this one, with heat, when people talk about a heat smell, this would be that smell. Like this level, totally changed the game. Everything else was just kind of like warm up concessions. This is real deal, real meal.
You still don't seem like it's really as bad as I would think it would be, but.
I'm trying to let it sit on my tongue.
So I think the next level is going to be a little bit different than this one. I think because the next level is going to be hot. And so you can start here in like 10 more seconds if you want.
All right, so that one swallowed down. That one the heat got a little bit better. And this is kind of like the last challenge that I had explained about where the heat is deceptive. It's just like an army starting to file in, and then all of a sudden, like then guns start, then the guns start to blaze.
So this is level 4.
And what is it called?
It's called Pain Sets In. It has 2 times Carolina Reaper, another 7 pot, I'm going to say Doughlin peppers. And I'm pretty surprised. Brandon's not even breaking a sweat here, so.
I can feel it in my eyes though.
He's a veteran of some of these heat challenges. He's done the ramen hot challenge. He's also done the world's hottest jerky. You can talk to that a little bit if you can.
Yeah, so it was just deemed as the world's hottest jerky. So that was 3 ounces of jerky. But with that one, they were just large chunks of jerky. So as I'd explained in the video, that's one where you would want it to be that type of jerky when you buy beef jerky, just big, thick strips, at least in my opinion. And then with that one, it just made it way worse. Mm-hmm. So with that one, the heat is starting to build. I can feel it in my eyes, starting to get a little bit more red, and my nose is starting to run a little bit. So the 5-minute one is going to be interesting with trying not to talk and just really let it build.
Yeah.
So I think with setting that on my tongue is going to be the easiest way to really feel this one. And this is again where the heat starts to kick in. So.
And I've watched a bunch of these challenges online, and I'm going to say you by far have taken this the best out of any of the people I've seen do it.
All right, so I think we're good to...
Yeah, we're good to do the last one whenever you're ready. So this is the Death Nut, right here. This one has 2 times Carolina Reaper, looks like Moruga, Scorpion, 13 million Scoville, capsaicin crystals is the big thing, I think. That's the 13 million Scoville unit, which makes this the hottest one. And as far as the challenges goes, he's probably done the best I've seen anyone do. I'm pretty impressed, I'm not gonna lie. And this one is classified as stupid hot. Would you say it's stupid hot? Can you talk right now? No? So it's got some heat to it. So was there at any point you considered not continuing on? No? I think you've handled this really well. I'm pretty shocked. So you are 7 minutes and 44 seconds in. So you really literally have another minute? Is that right? I'm making you do math right now. Mm-hmm. I've seen some videos where people just like tap out immediately. I think you're doing pretty good. Now, are you not swallowing it? Is that?
Mm-hmm. That's the hard part. Like my mouth is filling up with saliva.
So why are you not swallowing?
Am I supposed to hold it for 5 minutes?
No. You could swallow it. Go right ahead.
Out the roll is 5 minutes off. Totally in your mouth.
No. You just have to sit, and you have to sit for 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, you have to, the heat has to build for 5 minutes. You can swallow after 15 seconds. Is what the challenge said. I didn't
Well,
know
look at that. I understood the challenge wrong.
Oh, that's all good. I think honestly, that's all she wrote. That's 5 minutes sitting.
It's building.
Okay.
Myself. The
So-
snot is just running.
So how are you? Explain. How do you feel right now?
It's warm and it's slowly warming, but my nose is just trying to compensate by running like crazy. And now it's like last time where my mouth is just naturally starting to open because it's getting hotter and hotter. I gotta take a drink of water.
You can do it. You've officially completed the 5 minute after. Brandon has completed the challenge. You did
Can I
well.
get a tissue? Something to wipe my nose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
Well, 2 glasses of water I guess wasn't too bad.
So now we're back, and I'm gonna ask Brandon how he's feeling.
The first 3 levels weren't bad. The third one was kind of like where you were really starting to feel like you were into something. The fourth one was definitely a good step up. And then the death nut one, that's the one where you can just feel your eyes start to get really red and your nose just starts to run. And I don't know what that is. It'd be interesting to know like why your nose runs just like a faucet when it comes to heat.
I think maybe the 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals may have something to do with that.
Yeah. So this one, so for people that are trying challenges, so far this one was the worst once it got to the heat. So once it got to the actual level of like that 5th death nut, and unfortunately I misunderstood some of how the rules were. I thought you had to chew for 15 seconds and then hold it in your mouth for 90 seconds. So that was that was my misunderstanding of it. But in swallowing it down, I could see how 5 minutes is a good challenge. 10 minutes would be intolerable. It would not have worked. It was a good challenge, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely, and I've been talking to Brandon about doing another one. There's a few out there that we've been talking about doing. I'm not super sure if the one that I want to do, which is a stinky tofu challenge, is available for us to purchase. So, but I'm up to whatever. If you find some of the things you want to try, I'll do. I'm not big on the hot stuff. The hot stuff, it just gets me in the stomach. So I'll eat crazy stuff. Like I had the surstroming challenge. I did that. I'm up for whatever is suggested.
Well, yeah. And to kind of piggyback off of that, so I don't really know what it would be like in the food land to be able to send food, but I see people getting food packages, so
Yeah.
you can send it to my store. That would work out. That way we're not sending it to our house and getting weird packages that smell funny. The UPS guy, I would like to film that person having to tolerate that. But 7402 Gratiot Road in Saginaw. So 7402 Gratiot Road, Saginaw, Michigan, 48609. Send the sticky tofu there. Send some other weird food challenges there. And we'll see which one is the best. And then come back to this. And
Thanks, everybody.
thank you.
Yep.